Hi everyone, in this video we will learn about data formatting and basic hygiene. We'll learn how to make the data look good and usable before you start analyzing it. This video is more about presentation and standardization of your data. So let's get started. So here I have some data. So most of the functions and features that you will use for formatting can be selected from the ribbon, or you can use shortcuts. You can check the video on understanding the Excel environment. If you want to know more about the ribbon, I provided the link below. So to make changes such as changing the font or the size or color of the text, you go to the Home tab, and under the Home tab you'll find the font section where you can select all the necessary selections. So I can change the font to something else. Choose whatever you want. You can see on the side how the font changes as you scroll through the various fonts. So choose I have applied Arial only for this one. I'll just close that. Similarly, you can change the size. Let's say 325, it goes on increasing. You can change the color. Choose the font color. Various fonts. Select red. Choose whatever color you want. You can also change the color of the cell itself. This is the font color. You hover over it, they tell you that it's the font color. The other color, this one, the other option is the fill color, the background of cells. So if you want any particular cell to stand out, say Alice Johnson, you can go to that and make it yellow. So this is how you change the background color of the cell to make it stand out. You control Z. So this is how you do basic formatting of the cells, like changing font, size or color. Next we'll take a look at number formatting. So here I have this column which has numbers. If you go to the number section, you will find the options that you need to format your number. Let's say I have this number, say 58%, and I want to show it as a percent. Then you can click on this percentage side, or you can choose the percentage from this option. So it shows the number as a percentage. You control Z. Now let's say I'll make this 0.75. Let's say I want to show this number as a fraction, so I can do that as well. I'll go here and so this is how you can format any number. Let's say I'll put this as a date. When I put hyphens or backslash, Excel takes it as a date, but Excel stores all dates as number. So behind the scenes, Excel will store all the dates as numbers. When you see that the moment I give hyphens or backslash, it changes the format automatically to date, but Excel internally stores this as number. So when I change it back to general, it shows me a number. Yeah, but this is Excel's way of storing date inside. When you choose the general format, you're basically telling Excel that show me the cell without any masking. I'll go back and change it to date, and change it to long date. Here shows me all hashes because the space is less, so I'll just increase the size. Shows me the long date. Now let's say I put this number. If I choose the text, now Excel does not store it as a number, it stores it as a text. That's why it is now left aligned. Do Control Z. See, earlier when I put it as a number, Excel keeps it right aligned, which means it reads it as a number. The moment you change it to text, it makes the text left aligned. So this is where you have to be careful. If you have any number in the cell which you think it is number, then it should not be left aligned. So in that case, if it is left aligned, then you need to investigate it why it is left aligned. So this is how you work with number formatting in Excel. Next we'll understand how to work with columns and rows, how to insert, delete and resize columns and rows. I've covered this topic in more detail in understanding the Excel environment video. I provided the link below, but I'll quickly go through these features here as well. So to insert a row, just go to any row, right click, and then you say insert. So Excel will insert a blank row above the row that you have selected. I'll do Control Z. Similarly, you can insert a column also. Just select any column. Then you say right click. Then when you insert, it will insert a blank column to the left of the column that you have selected. Okay. Now you can increase the length of any cell or row by dragging. So here between the two columns F and G, you see this separator, column separator. The moment you go there, it changes into a plus sort of sign. Just select that and you can drag it to the left or to the right to increase the size, increase or reduce the size. You can do that to the row height also. Go between two rows. Mouse cursor changes and then you can drag it. So Control Z. And now let's say you want to change the row, change the height of a few rows together. So you select a few rows and then go to Format, which is here, Format Cells, and click on Row Height, and you enter the desired height. In this case, I'll make it almost double, which is 30. So now you see the height of these 5 rows have increased. I'll do Control Z. It restores back to the original height. So let's say I want to increase the height of all the rows together. So you just select the first column, go to Format, click on Row Height. Now enter the desired height. It has changed the height for all the rows. Similarly, you can do this the width of the column. I'll do Control Z. So you can actually drag and change the width of the column as well. But let's say you want to again change it for a few columns together. Just select it, go to Format, set column width. Again, I'll try to make it double. Just enter your desired column width, say enter, and it has changed the width of the columns. I can do this for all the columns. So for in that case, I just have to select the first row, go to Format, say column width, and then enter the desired width. Yeah, so it has changed the width of all the columns. There's another shortcut here which you can use to adjust the width of the cell or the height of the row. So say here, reduce width of the location column. So to expand it, just go there where you see the plus sign, just double click there. So this is the AutoFit feature. Double click it and the cell automatically adjusts. So say if the row height is more, to make the row height similar to how it was earlier, just go there to see the cursor changing, mouse cursor changing. Now you can double click, so it auto fits. So this is the auto fit feature, quite useful in Excel. So this is how you adjust the column width or row height in Excel.
Next, we'll see how to wrap text in Excel.
This cell has a long sentence that is cut off because there is data in the next cell. You can increase the row height to make the row huge, but the text is still cut off. Dragging the row height doesn't work. Making the row taller gives you space, but it doesn't tell Excel to break the line. You can use this vertical alignment feature. So I will say align to the top. It moves to the top, but it doesn't show you the entire text. So it's still one line. So to show the entire text, what you do is use the wrap text feature, which is here, wrap text. So you can right click and format cells, say wrap text. Now the text is wrapped. Now just increase the row height, or you can just double click there. So now it perfectly shows the text. So use this feature instead of adjusting the row height. So we have covered most of the basic data formatting features that you can now use to make your data look more presentable So in addition, you also need to learn how to clean up your data. So if the data you get is messy, like additional hidden spaces, then you need to fix it. Then you need to clean the data. For instance, the trim function is a very important cleaning function that you will need to use for text data. Now I have made a separate video on mastering various text functions in Excel, and that includes the trim function as well, in addition to various other useful functions. So do check out that video. In part 2 of this video, I will cover more ways to format data. So do check out that video as well. So that's all in this video. Do subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video.